welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth. Matter of fact, I can't even say that. Just know I'm the leader of the JSS. The JSS is in a Discord link in the description. Given I have played pretty much semi-aggressively in my previous encounters all the way up to this point, am I going to change my ways? Am I going to change my ways? Future videos will tell you. But as I've said in multiple episodes prior, this playstyle that I've developed was born from the anger that I have felt from dying while trying to play this game in a calm, sensible, stealthy manner. Now, is this stealth with aggression sprinkled in there, or is this pure aggression? My answer to that question is the first option. Now let's talk about this encounter. In this encounter, I am realizing snow is loud. You understand me? Snow is loud as heck. And plus, I don't have an LMG. The H-Bar-T is a wonderful weapon, but one thing it doesn't have compared to every other weapon, in my opinion, is damage. It has a fantastic scope, but relatively moderate damage. I think the damage on this thing is like base 28, if not 23. I know it's somewhere between those two. It's not anywhere above 30. So if I see anybody, I can't just walk up to them and literally mow them down like a lawnmower. That conflicts with the emotions running through my veins right now. Because I want to go up to somebody and mow them down. Or I want somebody to come real close to me and not know I'm there, and I spray them down. But with the H-Bar-T, I can't do that. So, how can I put this? Have you ever seen an angry sniper? No? Okay. Well, actually, there was that one movie, Enemy at the Gates, where dude literally tried to snipe old boy. But anyways, I'm saying that because it's hard to snipe somebody when all you're seeing is red in the back of your eyelids. And in my opinion, the H-Bar-T is really good for sniping. But let's talk gameplay now. Let's talk pure gameplay. So, I'm walking through this open area, and I'm just like, if I see anybody, it's on. That's why you see me looking to the left and to the right. And I'm running down this hill thinking that somebody's nearby. So why not test it? Why not test that theory and dig up this cache that has nothing in it? And when I don't get shot at, I'm like, okay, fair enough. Maybe nobody is around. Somebody's going to be around now. And so what I'm going to do, get inside the shed, loot real quick, and wait. And then I hear footsteps. They're faint, but they're in that direction I just pointed my camera at. And they sounded wooden. So where could they be at? My guess is either that shed all the way to my left, or this shed right here in front of me I'm looking at. But chances are it's going to be the shed that's to the left of this one. Like back there. But check this out. Nobody's coming over here. Or they could be waiting for me. Given there are about like 5 or 6 different ways you can leave from where my car alarm went off at. But all it takes is for me to go one wrong way, and I'm done for. So my H-Bar-T is out, primed, and ready. Given it's on single. But all I need is that one clean headshot, and I'm straight. So I'm walking around here, and I try to jump over like this little brick area. It don't work. Don't laugh. Please don't laugh. Okay, we're good. Now, my ears are on 100. That's why I'm moving slow and, periodically stopping. And I'm thinking that a guy's in here. That's what I'm thinking. Given I know I'm in the open. I know. But I'm trying to think. Did he move on or is he still in here? But something tells me, don't even worry about him. You got bigger fish to fry. And when I say fish, I mean loot. You see? I'm slowly coming back to normal. Slowly. Now, will this continue on, or will it go back to insanity? We don't know. We don't know. Hear gunshots to my right. And so what do? Get up top. And I don't know if it's just me and my paranoia, but I feel like I'm hearing phantom footsteps everywhere I go. But those gunshots sound really close. And so I'm gonna walk. Not run. Okay, I ran for a little bit. But I'm gonna try to quicken the pace. That's my point. Loot both of these. I love looting these because they have wire and electronics in them. Perfect for antennas. And now I'm looking. Nothing. The visibility is so poor, I can't see from what, like 200 yards in front of me? Yeah. Being aggressive in poor conditions helps and hurts. But seeing as you are aggressive, you don't care about spotting somebody from long range. You just need to see them. And you're going to follow them and hunt them down and kill them. I can't do that in this encounter. My weapon and my playstyle are actually coming back to normal. And I say that as some more gunshots ring out in front of me. And for some reason, I'm being real cautious because I don't like this map. I don't. And so I keep feeling like somebody's nearby. But turns out nobody's nearby. That's just me hearing like ambient sounds that this map makes, and I'm thinking that it's somebody. Now, I'm actually right next to the barred house. And you know me, I'm just gonna check and see if there's anything in here. They left the fertilizer, so I mean, hey, consolation prize. Get in here, check, MGV. All right, oh, okay, all right. Then I'll leave. What's my next move? My next move is head over to the cluster of houses that's on the other side of this map. That's my next move. And so I'm going to run out here in the open. If I get shot at, wonderful. That means I can try to take on somebody. Because honestly, I'm going less and less towards looting and more towards getting a headshot on somebody. Speak of the damn devil. This is what I have to do now. This is it. Normally I wouldn't even take that shot. Because it's just like, for number one, he's far away. And number two, that animation he was in is tricky as heck to follow. But look. Do you see that? You see that? Do you think I'm going to stay in this encounter anymore? Do you think I am? Remember, logic beats reason. Given it was two shots. It was two shots. But where's the nearest exit?
Airdrop incoming. Get ready.
Where's the nearest exit? Down this road. The other way. And so if I were to exit down that way, how much you want to bet that somebody's running and I'm across their path? Well, no, I cross their path. Because they heard me. And you see right here, I'm evaluating which exit should I take. If I go through the town, that's a bad idea. Go to the left, it's probably the second most predictable exit. And so I'm going to do what KB3 says I'm best at. I'm going to run an entire map. Now granted, this did get me killed one time. But every encounter is different in this game. Every encounter is different. And in that moment, I saw somebody, but I kept running. Because I was checking to see what direction they were heading, and turns out they were heading to the right. So somebody was over here on this side of the map for some strange reason. But it's a good thing I stopped. It's a good thing that I stopped. And you know what? Let me tell you something about this part of the map right here. I remember as clear as day, I was walking through that way. The direction I pointed my camera at, I was walking right up there. And I seen somebody. And I was with my Thompson. This is the very first encounter that I played. I had my Thompson out. I'm like, okay, let me see if I can kill this guy. I shot twice. Dude turned around, shot me like 4 times with an M16. No, not 4. 6 times with an M16. And I died. First encounter in this game. If your first encounter was a surviving encounter, GG, WP. Good game, well played. I would like to think for 98% of players in this game, their first blind encounter when they first buy this game, they die. That's what I would like to think. But regardless, here's the exit. And then the time safe gets used. And I think, should I go back for it? No. Logic beats reason. And I now have an L85 A1 in my inventory. That's crazy, ain't it? All it took was one shot and another shot to get a headshot. And if you to go back and rewind the video, when I hit dude the first time, I had to aim up a little bit because I hit his shoulder. When I aimed up, the bullet clipped the top of his head, and that's how he died. That's how he died. And so that's why I always aim a little bit up whenever I shoot somebody. A little bit up. Because bullet drop is a thing in this game. Especially over long distances. As a matter of fact, if you want some proof of that, let me think. Check out the ZA M76 stress test video. Check that video out. It's short. It's real short, but it proves my point. You can find that video in my Vigor playlist. As we return home, I want you to keep in mind something about me, my channel. No, not my channel. How I play this game. Even though I'm angry as heck, even though I'm upset with how things are going right now, for me, one thing about me stays constant. I'm still trying to get XP. I'm still trying to progress through this game. And how I progress through this game is coming back alive with a lot of stuff in my bag. And so if you think my encounters are short, it's because I don't want to take the extra risk of dying. Because when you die, you lose everything. That's Vigor rule number 2. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Until next time, peace.